Hello everyone, hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to another episode of the best mods of the week in Baldur's Gate 3's Mod Manager. We have a lot of really exciting ones to cover here today, so I'm just going to dive straight in here first with the Fade's Assorted Treasure expansion mod. This is a mod by Graphic Fade, who has made the Fade's Equipment Distribution mod, which is a mod that adds in a ton of new gear for all of the classes in Baldur's Gate 3 and hides them in great locations. This does similar, it's more of like environmental storytelling, however. So there are items and new things that you can go and sell, but they're meant to be so that you explore the world a little bit more and get rewarded for it. So currently it has only Act 1 with 22 new items, so you can check this out right now on PC, and once this is fully wrapped up, it could potentially get sent over for console approval, but really excited to see this one here, and I don't want to explain or show off too much of it, because again, it's meant for like you to explore the world a little bit more and get a little bit out of just the satisfaction of finding new items. So yeah, that is the Fade's Assorted Treasure expansion. Now we got a very highly requested hide equipment slots, which lets you finally get rid of the cloak if you just want to have an outfit without one. So no capes, as Aeterna says. What you get here is just a spell that goes into your spell bar, and what you do with it is you just go ahead, cast the spell, and you see here our cloak is invisible. That's not all though. If you want to do this on other items, you can also make it so that you can turn your boots or your gloves or even your armor invisible if you wanted to. Before you unequip the item, however, you're going to have to turn it back to being visible again. So that's just as simple as using the spell there. And then you just go into your inventory and it's visible again, which lets you remove it. So a huge shout out to Kira May for finally cracking this down and getting it onto Mod.io here, because I know a lot of people are looking forward to something like this, and potentially you could see this come to console in the future. Now, we also got a very exciting Faerun Fashionistas Mega Pose Pack here by Aeterna. Now, this includes 312 poses, and they are all fantastic. So this is from the Axion K's Cute Couple Poses, Hand-Holding Lads Meme Poses, Child of Ball, Eternal, Life of Faerunian Girl, Music of the Night, and Quiet Moment. I'm going to let their amazing screenshots do the talking, because you can just see from this, they look incredible. Some of these literally look lifelike. It's amazing. So I unfortunately am having issues, and I just want to mention that if you have to have the QSAT mod installed to be able to use more than one of these pose mods at a time. So right beside my head here on Mod.io, there is a link that'll take you to the quick small animation thingy mod, which is required. There are some other mods that can help out with photo mod. They didn't work for me, unfortunately, and I was spending a couple hours trying to get this all worked out. So yeah, just a heads up, you may need this if you're using more than one photo mod, but this is a pack of all of them together, and I love this. I am planning on doing a photo mode mod video here soon, and yeah, there's 312 incredible poses here for you to try out. And this is a collab from the posers of the Faerun Fashionistas Discord server, which is Aeterna's here. So incredible stuff. We also got Rolan spells here by Poppy. This is awesome because Rolan actually has a few spells in the game that you can now use with this mod. So what this does is it adds in Rolan's versions of the spells. They're actually different from the base game versions. So for example, like we have our regular Thunder Wave here, which is a 2d8 of thunder damage. Rolan's Thunder Wave does a little bit less damage. It's a level 2 spell, but it knocks them back 12 meters and knocks them prone. So yeah, that's pretty far. It's pretty powerful. Boom, you can send them flying. So pretty enhanced there. There's also a magic missile, which does daze the target. And daze is really powerful because that can set up like your command and hold person. It's a single dart that you throw, and it's a beefed up dart. So he also has a fireball that can heat the target, which is similar to the heat metal condition. Really interesting because it just opens up some new ways, and especially if you're a fan of Rolan, this is perfect. So boom, there's our fire, and then you can reheat the metal if we were in combat because it applies that heat metal condition. I also really like that Rolan's mage armor, instead of doing armor class 13 plus dex modifier, it just gives a flat out +2 armor class until long rest. Obviously pretty powerful. Now this makes a whole lot of sense because Rolan's actually a very powerful wizard in Baldur's Gate 3. And if you haven't really done a deep dive into the lore of Rolan, I think it's worth checking out. Poppy's a big fan of him, so this is awesome to see. Now is a good time to be a Paladin fan because we now have the Oath of Beauty Paladin subclass here made by the Wailing Bard. This is a homebrew by Laser Llama. They've been covering a few different ones of theirs. What's cool about this is it does come with some charm-based abilities. I really like the Bard, and one of my favorite multi-classes, 10 levels of Bard with 2 Paladin. Doesn't feel like a true Paladin. This is actually more akin to that kind of build. You get the ability to charm enemies with your Grace and Divinity. A bonus action, charm for 2 turns with a Wisdom save, and use your Channel Oath charge. We also get full level 20 support. It does have some fun spells like Confusion, and if you have Mistress spells, you get things like the Charm Monster. And at level 3, you can use your Channel Oath charge to give yourself a minimum roll of 10 on Persuasion and Deception checks, and also an attacker within 9 meters attacks you, you can use your reaction to make it do a Wisdom save, and on failure, it's attack will miss. You charm it, and then your allies can attack them as well. And at level 7, you get a very fun, the Aura of Elegance here. You'll have advantage on Deception and Perception checks against enemies within your aura. And if you're within, they'll also have disadvantage on enchantment and illusion spells that you cast. So that sets up some pretty powerful combinations there. Now, we not just one Paladin subclass today. We also got the Paladin Oath of the Lightbearer by Arthur Alenko. Now, this is really funny because I was talking to a couple people actually about a range-based Paladin, and that's exactly what this is. So it's a Paladin that's meant to do some range smiting, and you get the powerful Sacred Hunt here, which will add your radiant damage on top of your ranged attacks. You can also use this ability to make targets vulnerable to radiant damage, which is kind of cool. You can give yourself resistances to physical damage. There's special weapons with this here. So I'm going to be covering this in a future video. There's just so many great class mods coming out every single week, and this is another one, especially for those that want to do a ranged Paladin build. It's very cool. And we also got the Faerie Wing underwear here by Snail of Destruction. Now, I was trying to start the video off with this. This is like my third time shooting this video, but what happens is you can put these wings on here and it's going to make your character fly around. So you can become an actual fairy here. So really cool stuff. And you can actually then go ahead here and cast spells, but you will return down to earth here whenever you're doing that and then go back up to flying. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to a mod like this. Now, one problem is like I tried to, again, your head's still in this position here. So there are mods that can increase your head direction. I feel like that could be something you could pair this with. The cool thing is there's a bunch of different wings that you can get on your character here. So you do get this bag that's in the tutorial chest called the Bag of Wings. There are 6 different types of wings that come in here. And yeah, they all look really awesome. So yeah, for your next playthrough, if you wanted to play as a flying bat person, you can now do that. And it actually makes you fly around. And the Faerie Wing underwear here by Snail Destruction. It's just a simple underwear swap. And we also got the Witchblade class here by Mishu666. This adds in a class that comes with a Find Familiar, a bunch of abilities here. I think they did a great job writing it out. Now, unfortunately, this is one of the classes that I'm having troubles with. Unfortunately, I can't do a showcase of it. Again, I've been trying to film this. It's been 2.5 hours now in the making of this video. So yeah, unfortunately, I can't show this class off, but I will be doing a future best new class mods video, so you can expect to see something like this in that. We also got some new weapons, the Sao Dark Repulser and Eludicator here by Faerie. So in addition to the Hide Your Capes, you can now use these weapons here with a little bit of force damage. They are progressive weapons. You can see the progressive benefits here, giving bonuses to Intimidation and Persuasion, and either a +2 to Strength, and then the hit die also increases to a D18. Really cool stuff. I love different progressive weapons, and I know a lot of others do, so this may be for you. We also got, this is one that is actually from request. Nick Jima made this incredible mod. So the Feline, Fiendish, and Tieflings too. So they made a mod that changed out the eyes and now adds in the cat eyes onto all Tieflings here. I think this looks really cool. They got one of their mods on console. So potentially this one could also come to console because we got something similar here. There's our boy Rolan, Damon. Yeah, I think this looks really interesting. Just the burning eyes. It's different and I love it. So you can see there, you can add in the eye colors there. Really cool stuff. So shouts out to Nick Jima for making this one here. We also got the Earrings of the Devout. Now, you may have noticed these on my character here. This is made by Barry Semifredo. So here you can see different deities in D&D. Their icons are now made into these earrings, and I think that they look awesome. If you want to do like a Corlin Laurenthian playthrough, you can go ahead with that, and let's try one. Really great stuff here. So this is perfect for a cleric or a paladin, really whoever, or if you want to do like a Lolth run for a drow. Yeah, you got great options here. I think that these look incredible. Or some mystery earrings here. And yeah, the thing is, these are all in silver. They're not dyeable. And unfortunately, Dragonborns can't wear them. So that's just one thing to note. Although Dragonborn do work a little bit weird with different cosmetic mods. So it's kind of to be expected. But yeah, you can see them all here. Very Semifredo. Next up, we got the Indoct Subtle or Peircings. So some more Peircings here. I'm just going to quickly go through these one here. They may be for you. So they have this one here, just some simple dots above the mouth, below them, just like that. Yeah, just a couple more. So yeah, they come in gold. They're just different piercings. Again, some people want to have more cosmetics, and this one here by Indoct just offers a bunch of new choices. We also got the Ring of Spell Sculpting here by Gamer Beige. This is fun. Now, Evocation Wizard, I typically recommend to first-time players so that you can danger close with your fireballs, because Evocation will create those pockets of safety so your teammates will not get hit by the spells and take no damage. And this is a ring that'll give you the Sculpt Spells passive. Hey, son, are you winning? Fireball. Yeah, Gamer Beige. This is awesome. Next up, we got the Better Raphael Outfits Ambition. There's 2 actually here by Indoct. So this is this outfit here, and there's the Decadence. So this is just an outfit replacer. These are his favorite colors, so it makes sense for him to wear black and red. I think this looks awesome, very lore appropriate. Same thing here with the Decadence here. I think this is another outfit that fits him very well. People really like Raphael, so again, these are some more mods to help change how he looks if you find that to be your fancy. Next up, we got the Little Dove Poses by La Vacariana. And this adds in more poses. I can't show them all, but you get the idea. This is great. Again, if you're playing with your significant other, if you want to do a photo shoot, great for that. I think this is an awesome pack of different photo mode poses. Again, I will be doing a video on the best photo mode poses. Having an issue at the current moment. I had one yesterday, and I'm just trying to get it all sorted out. To make this thumbnail, I'm just going to remove all my photo mode mods, start a new game, and go right at it. But yeah, expect this in a future video. These are some incredible photo mode poses by La Vacariana. We also got the Axes and K's lads poses. This is included in their photo mode pack. This is for the boys. This adds in some different photo mode poses, 9 match couple poses for body types 1 and 2, and 11 solo poses for body type 2. Now, you can use these really on any body type, but they're meant for specific ones. Really nice, again, if you're playing with a significant other, or if you wanted to just take a photo shoot with your favorite character in game, you can do that. And yeah, it looks really nice. There's all the different poses. I wish I could show them to you guys. Just a quick shout out again to the QSAT to make that possible, but this is mod by Axiana here. We also got the Dreamwalker medal here. This is by Leo Nima, and this adds in a base set of armor. There's another one here that adds in the Nightsongs medal. So if you wanted to use these from the start of the game, you can purchase them from Faerun. They do have slight benefits to each of them here. So we'll concentrate on you add your spellcasting ability modifier to your saving throws, +1 armor class. Pretty cool stuff. Not brokenly overpowerful. Just enough to give you an edge to make it worth using. So yeah, this is pretty cool stuff. I like whenever there's armor that's not just like a 10 armor class, and they actually make it somewhat useful. So that's really, really nice. Now, I mentioned this one last week's Barry's heads, but I didn't give it the greatest showcase because I was having issues. So I'm going to showcase it here again. So we got the Barry Semifreddo's Somnia here face. This is what this one here looks like. And you can see it on some different characters. And then we also have the Calliope, which is, it looks like this here. Kind of gives me Minthara vibes, somewhat similar to that. Also showcase their other ones here with, not going to try and pronounce that and butcher it, but you get the idea. These look awesome. So another incredible face mod by Barry Semifreddo. And next up, we got a simple distraction. This is a really cool idea by Von Smash here, who has made the Blood Rager class mod. So this gives basically a minor illusion cantrip to classes that would make great use of it. Minor Illusion is one of the most underrated spells in Baldur's Gate 3. This basically can like allow you to stealth your way through sections and steal items from people, and even drop a fireball on their head. So yeah, this should give something similar to the Cat's Meow, and this works on more of the stealthier based characters. So I think this is awesome. Just wanted to highlight this here. We also got the Aeterna Amantes. I'm butchering the pronunciation of it. The poses by Echo here, by Echo_20. This is another one that I can't really show all the different poses of, but you get the idea. There's a lot of cool stuff here. We also got the Heat Quality of Life, which is really useful because heat is a pain in the butt a lot of the time. Because whenever you have heat on yourself, you can't do a short rest, you take damage. One of the quickest workaways, I guess not quick, but is to use something that prevents burning, like the Helldusk armor. But yeah, this is nice because now you don't have to wait those full 7 turns. I like pointing out these quality of life mods. There's usually someone out there that does enjoy them. There's also control spells here. Now, I unfortunately couldn't get this one to pop up either, but I just want to mention it because I do like an enchantment style spell. This does have access to 9 spells in the form of a feat. The power spells include Halt, reduce movement speed, give disadvantage on attacks, and a few others that you can just read through. Finally, we got the Sera Silly Cauldron of Delulu poses. I did cover a few of these last week by Seraphine. These are awesome. I really like the Silly Cauldron of Dances is my favorite, but this is a nice group pose mod. Again, unfortunately having issues with photo mode mods at the current moment. I've been trying to resolve that yesterday and today, but these look great. So another solid week. My favorites being the Fade's new Adventurous Assorted Treasure expansion. The also ability to hide capes is really nice. And the big content mega pose pack here by the Faerun Fashionistas Axiana. Super incredible week. Let me know your favorites in the comments. Hit the subscribe button below if you enjoy, and I hope you guys have a great day. We'll catch you all in the next one.